Okay, people, let us continue with our average payment period of creditors in months. One decimal. Let us proceed. Uh, Now, we need to know the formula first. So our formula says average creditors, and then divided by what? Divided by credit purchases. Then remember it says in 12 months. So which means we are supposed to say multiply by 12 divided by 1. Okay. So now, where is the amount that we are going to use for average creditors? Remember, the moment they talk about average, so which means that they are talking about two amounts that we are supposed to add first, and then we divide. Okay, here we have creditors amount, which is 10, 1, 8, 10, 0, 90. So we need to add these two. We divide it by 2 so that we can get the average amount. Then after that, for us to get the credit purchases, we are going to say 25,165 multiplied by 60%, because they are saying 60% on credits. That's the reason why we are doing it, because 60% are on credits. Okay, let's quickly go there. And I will say open brackets 10, 180 plus 10, 090 close brackets divided by 2. So I hope you remember that these two, this divided by 2 is for average. Then I'm going to say divide. Now this divide is this one now. Then I'm going to open a bracket. Why am I opening a bracket here? Because I need to use a percentage for creditors purchases. So the amount there, it was 25,165 multiplied by 60%. Close it, you multiply it by 12, you divide it by 1. That's how you do it. Then let's calculate this side first. Let me show you this side first. Yes. So I'm going to say is equal to 10, 180 plus 90. Okay. I divide it by 2 because we want an average. So our average is 10, 185. So let's just calculate our credit purchases. We are going to say is equal to 25,165, 25,165 multiplied by 60%. So that is our amount. Okay, now we are going to say is equal to this amount, average creditors, divided by credit purchases. But remember, I was supposed to put it inside the bracket because I'm still going to use multiplication. I'll say times 12 divided by 1. Let's check. How many days? It's 8 months, not days, because we're talking of months. So here they said that they want 1 decimal. So, which means I need to go to home. Then I decrease. Then I must write months. We are done with this. I hope you understand it. So let me just show you a little bit. Is this one. And then the calculations are these ones. The information. Okay. Let us go to number 5. I hope you can see how many marks was this. It was 9 marks. So net profit, what are we supposed to do here? We need to calculate the net profit currency with 2 decimals. For how many marks? 6 marks. So, you need to know one thing if you are calculating net profit. So, which means we need to have what? Sales, cost of sales, incomes, expenses. Then we will get our net profit. Okay, let me go there first. This is our number 5. Let me see. Yeah, it's our number 5. Okay, yeah, it's our number 5. Because for me, I wrote 2 instead of 3s. Okay, but it's our number 5. It's fine. Let's just do it like that. Let's keep it in that way. It's our number 5. So let me just say 2, 1, 5. It's a net profit. Now remember, they are not saying net profit percentage. I just need net profit. That's what we want. So first thing first, we need to be very careful. We need to write cells because we need to start from the top to do. Okay. Let me just copy this part exactly as it is because we once did it, so there's no need for me to do it because it will save us time. So we'll copy this exactly as it is because we will need it here. Even yourself to save time, you can do that. Okay, now let us calculate this because it just disappeared, is not a problem. Let us check if it's still correct. Okay, it's wrong. I understand why is it wrong. I was supposed to say is equal to this plus this one. Yeah, now it's correct. So now we need to check if we do have what is called incomes, expenses. Let's go through our question then. Question paper. Okay, we have this other income. which is 4580. We need to edit. Then we have total operation expenses include what? Interest, which is 30,050. Okay, let's start with the first one first. So I'm going to say plus other incomes. Let me just write it there. Our other income is 45. Our other incomes is 4580. Then we add this plus that. It will give us gross incomes. I hope you know your income statement, eh? Then you say less expenses. So our expenses, we go there, we check our expenses. Our expenses is 30,050. It's 30,050. So we are going to say now, you are going to say is equal to gross income less expenses. You'll get your amount there on top. I hope you are understanding this part, how we arrive on that amount. Now, if we, in the final exam, it does this, just make sure that if it does that, this part, you just have to open a little bit wider, then it's fine. So this has how many marks? 6 months. In 6 months, because I don't think they will mark this part. I don't think they will mark this part because they've already marked this one. They might just start marking from here up to their side. Okay. They said they want what currency? Yes, they said they want currency, but if my math serves me well, let's just go there. Remember, like I said before, you can use any currency, but because we have started with our R, we just need to be uniform thing. Yes, it's fine. So thank you for watching this. I will come up with the last one just shortly. Thank you for watching.